Well, alrighty. Well, I haven't made a video in a couple weeks, so I thought I'd pop in and say hi. Not much new is going on with me right now. Halloween's just around the corner. Halloween's always been a fun holiday. Even since I was a little kid, I've always enjoyed Halloween, and I still do. Most horror movies don't freak me out like they do some others, so, you know, I watch horror movies, but they don't scare me. They don't bother me. They don't give me nightmares. They really don't burden me very much at all. I think it would be fun to be standing in the cemetery Halloween night dressed as a Grim Reaper. But that's just my humor, I guess. So, although, you know, of course, whoever follows my videos know that my dad passed away 9 months ago. And my dad and I weren't just father and son. We were good friends. And I stopped by his graveside, you know, on my way to work and on my way home. So at least twice a day. And I got to tell you, a lot of times it's very wee hours when I am at the cemetery. Cemetery isn't eerie to me like it is by reputation. It's one of the most peaceful places in the world. It really is. Now, I guess it might depend on the cemetery and its history, but no, I've never even been even a little bit awkward in the cemetery where my father is buried. So but Halloween is a fun holiday. Costumes are being made. Costumes are being talked about. A neighbor not too far down the street has a neon sign that says Bates Motel with a vacancy indication. That's one of my favorites. But Halloween is almost as decorated as Christmas around here. Starting to get cold though. We actually had a rather warm September and a rather warm October, but the last few days have reminded us that it is the Northeast. The only thing that's going on worldwide to mention right now, I think, would be Gaddafi. They got him. How do I feel about that? I think Gaddafi kind of falls in the same category as Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. Bin Laden, of course, involved in September 11th. Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi weren't, but they were known terrorists who had been enemies of the free, democratized countries, and I think that at that point, once September 11th happened, they all kind of became fair game, and it's just one less, I don't have a more professional word, so it's one less troublemaker in our life. That's how I feel about it. As I said when Bin Laden was captured and killed, I'm a religious man. I couldn't really wish for someone's death, but I can be truthful and say that it doesn't bother me. I would pray that they're brought to justice, and if that's the justice God set aside for them, I accept that easily. That's about all. So that's how I feel about that. That Gaddafi, like Saddam Hussein, kind of broke treaties and was a known enemy. Over my left shoulder is a Thunderbird that I videoed. My father sold that car just days before he passed away. Maybe he knew something we didn't, because he accepted considerably less than what he'd been asking for it. So maybe he knew something we didn't. Anyway, that's my blog for tonight. Thank you.